Hey guys, welcome to Everyday Fitness. My name is TJ. Here we're going to do something different today. We're actually going to do a comparison video between the ASTRAL Loyaks and the Merrell Choprock. Two phenomenal brands of shoes. If you've never heard of them, great for outdoors. I want to do a comparison video, not really a review. I don't want to give you my opinion on the shoes. I just want to show you which one sticks the best. I'm going to put them on surfaces and then increase the angle and see which one loses its grip first. I'll do wet and dry. I've said it before in some of my other videos, gear doesn't make the athlete. That is 100% the case. But having good traction so that you don't fall and get hurt before you even get to the water is very, very important. So if you can't get there to do your thing, it doesn't matter how good you are if you fall and bust your head. These shoes are brand new. I wore them around the house a week for this one and a week for this one, but they've never been outside. They've never been wet. They're brand new practically. I just wanted to break them in 1 week and 1 week so the comparison would be the same. Merrell makes a shoe for basically anything you're into for outdoors. A lot of their shoes come with the Vibram soles, which for this thing is one of my favorites. Astral's predominantly water sports, anything to do with being in some sort of boat and near some sort of water. Astrals are phenomenal. Different type of grip though for these shoes. This really isn't comparing apples to apples, but the Merrell shoes definitely have a gnarly grip. For obvious reasons, I don't expect it to perform like the Astral. It's got drain holes on the sides of the toes and on the sides here both. The Astral grip is much different. It's more like I say the skateboard type rubber, like an old Vans shoe. No drain holes on the bottom, but definitely cool drain holes on the toes and on the sides of the shoes here. Brand new. We're going to start off on a simple angle. This is dry. Don't really expect much change here. No big deal. Let's see what happens whenever things get a little bit better. Nothing different. I expect nothing different for this either. Okay. You definitely lost grip right there. Okay. Let's try this one. Astrals. About the same. So far, about the same. So far, I'm pretty impressed with the Merrells for sure. I expect the Astrals to stick, but the Merrells are doing quite well. Got a little slip on that. There's a lot more rocker to this shoe too. This is a lot more flat. Has a lot to do with it. Let's take it up a notch. All right, even higher now. Get nothing, no slide. Oh, the Merrells seem to be sliding just a bit here. To be fair to the Merrells, a lot less surface area touching this rock. And I can tell as it's rocking, that's when it's slipping. See that rocker? When your foot's in it, it's going to flatten it out. So far, we're seeing some performance loss with the Merrell here. But again, there's no foot in this. I'm really not too disappointed with this at all. Make the angle more drastic this way. Huh. But the cool thing about these rocks is here in North Carolina, most of your rivers have these rocks in them. So this is a pretty common river rock. Run in the water. Not really doing anything. Got a little bit of slide. How about you there, buddy? Lucky there. That one's moving. I hope you can see that on the camera. Well, this one's also moving. So pretty neck and neck, actually. Okay, let's do my regular shoes I wear on a daily basis. Nothing against these shoes. I don't expect anything spectacular from these at all. But these are shoes I would wear outside. What in the world? Put some weight in it, it falls a little bit. All right, score one for Adidas T-Rex. Or Terex, however you say it.
I'm going to muddy this up a little bit. Just change it. Now, this isn't mud from the bottom of a creek. I don't really have a creek that close to me here. Would be nice to have, but... Okay, so this is at a 45. These stairs are at a 45, so muddy rock, 45. The Merrell's catching. So on a muddy rock, they're still neck and neck, but I can't quite get the Merrell to slide like I can get the Astral to slide. So on a muddy rock, so far, these are better. That's the Merrells. All right, let's do a side-by-side comparison. So these are the dry shoes that are left over. So a little wet wood here, but these are the ones that I haven't been testing. Hopefully I can get this on camera. Nope, I'm going to have to back the camera up, aren't I? Astral lost first. So far I'm extremely shocked with the Merrells. I love Merrells, they're fantastic shoes, but I didn't expect them to be this good. We're going to take the shoes we've been testing that have muddy, dirty, sort of muddy-ish, and let's wet this whole board. These shoes will be rinsed off completely. Alright, clean board, equal starting points. You can see the drainage holes in the Astral's working quite well. The Merrells have draining holes on the side. Oh. The Merrells, ooh, hey. So when it's wet, the Astrals, dang. We'll definitely give that one to the Astrals. That's definitely the win there. Okay. Clean slate. Gosh, I hope that's in camera. That's pretty definitive. When they're wet, the Astrals do exactly what they're supposed to do. Alright, so our honorable mentions are the shoes I wear every day, or the shoes I work out in every day. Expected that. The ghetto slippies. But you know what, I tell you what, this kind of has a cloth rubber feel to it. Like you took rubber and then you melted it in with a whole bunch of cloth, that kind of a feel, which is great on rocks. But on this board, it's almost like it's sandpaper, so I expect this to well outperform this. It's like the splinters are catching into the fabric. This is probably going to go out of camera view before the black one slips. Tell you what though, I do not want to be walking on a board that steep. I hope that's in camera angle. The Astral slips. Yeah, that's impossible. Look at that. That's not even practical. You're not walking like that. I don't think that's really going to be relevant. Hey, traction is traction, and that stuck. I think that's practical enough. I think that kind of sums up the idea that both of these are pretty neck and neck. When it really counts and it gets slick and it gets deep, these seem to outperform just a bit. When it's muddy, these are the way to go. Sometimes there's too much traction. If you're crammed into your kayak, this gum rubber can stick to the side and you can't move your feet around. That's no fun.
My ribs are hurting my thighs.
So before you head out to the river, try these shoes on, get in your kayak, make sure they're comfortable for you. That's why I usually wear these in my tiny little play boat. These really don't stick to the inside of the boat. These are what I usually wear.
All right, hope you enjoyed that. I was really shocked with how well these held up in the traction test versus the Astrals. I mean, I know Merrell makes a great shoe, but I really didn't expect it to grip the wet rock like it did. That's all I've got for this video. This channel usually is about fitness and making sure that you are in shape to enjoy your hobby. Kayaking, surfing, mountain biking, hiking, fishing, whatever your thing is, that's what this channel is dedicated to, helping you get in shape to enjoy your hobby more. On this side right here is a link to one of my kayaking videos where I'll talk about getting in shape for kayaking. On this side is a button to subscribe. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome.